How much does somebody's past experience personally or anecdotally, as an example, a client years ago who wanted no debt. Everything they did was about having nothing left on their mortgage. Credit card debt, we know we want to get rid of. That's an easy one to know about. But you often hear that a mortgage is good debt. And that might be true. This client said, absolutely, I'm not doing anything until I pay down my mortgage. And I remember talking to them and saying, you know, with your mortgage, there's a deduction that comes with it. At the time, interest rates were really, really low. And he stopped me. And it was really an interesting thing. And he said, I get it. I even understand why I could be doing other things instead of prepaying this mortgage to get rid of it. I don't disagree with you, but here's my perspective. I think this is the important part. He said, I grew up listening to my parents talk about their parents losing their home in the Depression. So the idea of having debt on my home where it could be called, so to speak, or it could cost me my home is something that won't allow me to sleep at night. So I understand it might not be the best or the most recommended decision. And I just stopped him. I said, no, the best recommended decision has to be one that lets you sleep at night. How does that factor into smart money?
That really complicates it, but in a good way, right? The smart money, you alluded to it, the opportunity cost, right? If I could get a better return on my money versus the interest I'm paying, then that arbitrage is in my best favor. You said that he agreed with you, which would make sense, right? Like the logic, the math is there. But what's probably more important, like you said, can you sleep at night? I think that's the most important thing. Even if we take a look at smart money and say, yeah, there's probably mathematically better things that we can do, we have to look holistically.